Hey guys, how is everybody doing today? Happy week of Christmas. Yes, woohoo! So I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. It's the week of Christmas. I think there's only 4 days until Christmas, so I don't even know what day it is because holiday weeks, they get me all screwed up. So anyway, I'm glad that you guys are here. If you're on live, let me move this away from the table just a tad. I don't want it to be shaking. Okay. Welcome to Jill's Creative Side. I am Jill. I'm super glad that you're here. If you are catching this live, please comment. Let me know you're on. And remember, there's a giveaway. It's going to be next week. The way you get in on that giveaway, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I'll put the QR code in the group. Follow me on Instagram, Jill Yvonne Photo. That QR code is also posted in the group. Post a picture of your Christmas tree. Post a picture of your Christmas decorations or your Christmas crafts. And comment on the lives. Those all are different ways to get into the giveaway. So today we're going to be making some adorable wooden earrings using scrapbook paper. How cool is that, y'all? So anyway, welcome to the group. If you're new here, if you're catching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow. So let me first show you a few earrings that I've already made. These are not wooden ones. I'm going to do the wooden ones with you guys today, but I've been making some resin earrings that are super cute, also some polymer clay earrings, and I do believe that I'm going to try to do a live tomorrow on the resin earrings because I want to try out putting the resin onto the wooden earrings. So we look for that. Look for me to post. I'll be going live probably about the same time as today. I work full time. I get off at 3:30, but luckily I'm working from home and I can just get off work and come live with you guys. So that's awesome. A few of the resin earrings that I've been making that I am loving, and it's not the UV resin, it's the glacier resin from Maker Studio. Love, love, love it. How stinking cute is that, you guys? And if you're not in the Mountain Breeze Boutique group, go get in there. That's where I post all the items that I'm selling. I make shirts, earrings, and all the fun stuff. So these are just a few of the resin earrings that I've made. I know the light does crazy things to the colors, but these are so adorable. And they're light as a feather. So they're really, really cute. I love making these. And you guys know Valentine's Day is not far away. How about the red hearts? Super cute, you guys. And we have red stars. I love the stars and the hearts. These are my favorites. And these are a few of the polymer clay earrings that I've made. And I put a coating of resin on these. I think it was resin, or it might have been the diamond glaze. But I think these are with the resin on there. Hey, partner, how are you? I'm so glad you're catching this. These are little stars that are made out of clay, but they have resin on them. I'm going to be doing tutorials on the clay also. I love, love, love. Look at these crosses. Now this is blue glitter clay. How cute is that? And it sparkles. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but it's super, super cute. And these are, they're not too big and they're very, very light. And then we just have some circles that we put a couple colors of clay together. I'm loving making these earrings. They are so much fun. So let's get started on the wooden ones. Let me get these out of the way. Okay, so what I did the other day, and I was just doing some testing, is I took these wooden pieces. Now I bought these off of Amazon. They're just wooden blank earrings. And they already have the holes put in them. And I have jump rings and hooks and all that to go on them to make them into an earring. Anyway. That's those. Now, I have made these the other day, and I was just testing that. I use a napkin, decoupage napkin to the wooden, and the colors don't look that great on this, but it was just a test to see how they would turn out. It's kind of hard to see. They were heart napkins. I thought, I'm going to try it and see, just to see what and it did work. So, whoops. So there's these with napkins. Now I also made a couple. This one has the diamond glaze on one side of it. And then the other side I haven't done yet. So this one is just one that I made and it has like the deer pattern on there. I know my lighting does weird stuff. and then it has this on the back. So they're like reversible, or you just have a backing to your earring. And I need to put the glaze on this as well. And then I started making these. These are earrings that have the little, these are made with, these two I did with scrapbook paper. I bought these little books. I get them on sale. I don't pay full price because I think that's crazy to pay $6 for a little pack of paper. But I probably got them at Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby or Michael's. So these are the little stockings, and I don't know why the color's doing that. And then the back of them is the stripes. So the front, I did the diamond glaze, and I have not done anything on this side yet. Now you can also use Mod Podge as your sealer. You don't have to use the diamond glaze because the diamond glaze is a little expensive and it gets bubbles in it. So it's okay. That's why I wanted to try using the resin on top of it. Even though it has to sit for 24 hours, I still want to try it because I think that it would be really, really pretty because it would have that glossy finish over it, and I love, love, love that shiny stuff. But Mod Podge is what we use to put it on the pieces of wood. And I also painted some with chalk paste, and I'm going to use stencils to put designs on these, and we'll do those in a little bit because I have to let things dry, so we have to do it in sections. So what we're going to start off with is this. We're going to make a pair of earrings using these. And let's just pick out, these are just silicone mats that resin doesn't stick to, paint washes off, that I use for crafting. Excuse me. So these packs of scrapbook paper have some awesome designs on them. And so, since Christmas is this week, I was kind of wanting to do something not so Christmassy, but this is my all-time favorite, you guys. Look at the deer on there. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So, let's just see what we're gonna do. And I have some that have flowers. We have all kinds. So let me pick a cute one. All right, I really like the bird. And this is like not specifically for Christmas, so you can wear these all year. And I like to have earrings that I can wear all the time. I love Christmas jewelry, and sometimes I wear it when Christmas is over just because I love it. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to place the, hope you guys can see that. Let me put this down a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna put the piece of wood over where I want the design to be, so I can get a kind of an idea of where it's gonna be on there. And I want the bird to be on the piece. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold it on there, and I'm gonna cut around it. And it doesn't matter if you don't cut it perfectly, because we're gonna use like some sandpaper and go around the edge to smooth it out, and it gets rid of all the uneven edges, so it doesn't matter if it's not completely perfect. So I'm just gonna cut around it, if I can hold it in place. Are you guys ready for Christmas or what? Because I'm excited about Christmas. We're hosting this year with my family. We take turns, and it's my year to do it, and I'm super excited about that. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so I have the piece cut out, and it has the bird on there perfectly. So now I'm going to cut the other one. Let me try to find the bird that's going to look right. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just cutting around it, and then I'll go back and trim it up. And then we use sandpaper. I'll show you all that when we get done. This is such a fun project, and it doesn't take very long to do it. The only time-consuming thing is waiting on it to dry, but the decoupage dries pretty fast. So I'm just going to go around and trim the edges. Like so. And so there we have this one. All right, so let me look and see how this looks. You know what? I think I'm going to cut another piece because I want the birds kind of to be facing each other, and these are facing the same direction. So I want to get, because they have some of the birds facing the other direction, I want to do another, or maybe not. Yeah, there's one. Let's try it and see. If it doesn't work, we'll just go on with it. We're just going to see how this looks. And you can use napkins, guys, because I did the napkins on that other one. I just don't know. Maybe if I put resin on it and it shined it up some, that would make a difference. Because I'm telling you, that resin, it just like brings out the colors. It's so pretty. Okay. So we have them to where they're facing each other, pretty much. Okay, so let me trim this one up a little bit. Okay, so now we're ready to decoupage that on there. And also, I do go around the edges with paint, or you can use stain or wax. I did get some paint markers that did really good job. I can't remember which ones. It might have been this one. I went around the edge with green. It kind of makes it a finished look. All right, so we're going to use the decoupage, Mod Podge, I mean. And I have the gloss, the gloss. And you just use a regular paintbrush, and I don't like to have as many lines, so I use a bigger brush that kind of covers more, so it's not, so you don't see the lines as much. So first you're going to put the decoupage on the wood. Ooh, that came out fast, didn't it? And I may have to put my glasses on because I can't see. All right, and I'm just using an old egg crate. I try to keep old cardboard boxes and whatever around the house. And also, what you can use if you have a Cricut weeding tool. These work really good to put through the hole and to hold the earring. But I'm gonna try using this and see if it works to hold it, because it moves around when I use that Cricut piece a little bit. So we're gonna try this and see how that works first. So I'm just gonna paint the Mod Podge on the wood piece, because that's what is gonna hold the paper onto the wood piece. All right, so we're gonna take the little cutout and put it right over top of it. And you can move it around because it doesn't dry real fast, so you have plenty of time to move the paper around and get it positioned where you want it. And you just smooth it out. And it doesn't matter if you didn't get the edges perfect. Like I said, we're going to go back and we're going to sand them. I have a sanding block somewhere. There it is. And it's going to be all pretty. So now we have that on there like that. And we're going to do this. And Mod Podge is, it doesn't hurt you if you get it on your skin or whatever. It's just kind of like sticky, but I have wet wipes that I use, but it's okay if it gets on there. It's not going to hurt you. Okay, it's just kind of sticky. So we're going to do this one. And I do like holding it with this thing better than the Cricut weeding tool because it moves around a little bit. So that's what I have on there. I don't know why my camera's making it look weird. And so we're going to position it, and then we're just going to smooth it out. And that looks like it's not sticking very well. All right, I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I can't see good. Okay. Much, much better. All right, so we're going to smooth it out. So now that they're stuck on there pretty good, I'm going to go ahead and poke a hole where the hole is through the paper. And this just sticks right through there. Like that. So now I have a hole in the paper for the earring piece. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the top of it with the Mod Podge, and that seals it, and that's going to make it glossy on one side. So I'm not going to use the diamond glaze on this. I'm going to use this and the Mod Podge, and I don't want to have a lot of lines from the paintbrush, so I'm going to go over it, try to go over it as less as I can, and I want to get the edges good, and I just smooth out so there's not a lot of noticeable lines from the paintbrush. So there we go. And then we will do the backs, but the front has to dry first. So, and I'm just doing the same thing on this one. This is really a fun idea. I found, I came across it on YouTube, and there's not a whole lot of videos with this kind of craft on there using the wood pieces and scrapbook paper. Thought it was a really cute idea. Okay, so I'm gonna stick these over here to dry. I don't want to touch where I just painted and get fingerprints on it. So while that's drying, I want to, let's see, what was I gonna do? Let's do another one. I have different, we have some smaller pieces of earrings. So let's do another design on those. And then, I guess this came with a whole assortment of the earrings. All different sizes, and they have circles. I really like the circles. So let me see if I can find a bigger circle. Maybe not. We have this one. Oh, I did the little Santa Claus ones. We can go ahead and seal these. I don't know what's going on with my light. There we go. See, and then I have the snowflakes on the back. So we'll seal those with the Mod Podge, and then I made some little tiny ones with snowflakes, and I went around the edges with white paint, and I think it's a lot easier using the paint markers. All right, so let's do a little bit bigger one versus these little ones, and I'll go ahead and we'll seal those at the same time. So let's see what we have here. That is so cute, but I'm not sure that's all gonna fit. That's what I was looking at, the tags. They're super cute. We could do the green. I'm trying to pick one that wouldn't necessarily be Christmassy, but oh, these are so cute. All right, we're gonna have to do this one because I'm really liking this paper. That's so cute. All right, so we're gonna cut this one out, and I'm just going to get one with the pine cones in it, if there's two, yes. And you could do this with little ones. I need to do this with Nevaeh, my niece. She loves crafting. And the shirts that we made the other night, I'm waiting on a picture of Nevaeh and my mom both wearing their shirts so I can post it so y'all can see it, because I didn't even show the picture when we finished it the other night. I was like, well, I didn't even show that finished shirt. Okay, so here's this one. And then I want to get another pine cone one. Right there. These are so much fun to make, you guys. I never would have dreamed you could make earrings using scrapbook paper. And I have tons of scrapbook paper, like all different kinds. And oh, I have some with deer on them. I have them right there. We'll have to make one of those. Super cute. Okay. And then I can use this as the back of the earring. All right, so now we have this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and trim this one up a little bit. All right. Now don't forget, you guys, if you're watching this, make sure you comment so you get into the drawing for the giveaway. There's gonna be so much cute stuff. I'm gonna have to get everything together and show you guys what's all gonna be in the drawing, in the giveaway, I mean. All right, so we're gonna put some Mod Podge on here. This Mod Podge is awesome stuff. There's not really much of a smell. It's not gonna hurt you, so. And I guess ooh, that was a little much. You wanna get a good amount so the paper does stick, and you wanna smooth the paper out so that there's not wrinkles, because sometimes the paper will wrinkle. It happens more when you use a napkin, the wrinkling part. It doesn't do that too much with the scrapbook paper because it's thicker. So you just want to rub it down really good. All right, so there we have that one. Now we'll do this one. I could sit and do this all day, guys. All day. Love it. And y'all want to go check out, I'll post the pictures in this group too, but I'm going to be posting lots of earrings into the boutique, Mountain Breeze Boutique. I just finished a bunch, so y'all look for those. All right. And the good thing is it doesn't dry so fast you don't have time to get it moved around where you want it. Some stuff you gotta move quick. This is not so much. Okay. So that's on there. I'm gonna trim up this edge a little bit. And trim this edge up. Now I'm gonna go over it, over the top after I poke my hole with the Mod Podge to seal it. And then we're gonna let this dry. And that one might be dry enough, well, not yet. Okay, so we're gonna go over this. And I do want to get around the edge just so it's sealed. So there's that. And I try to go over it like really, really light. That helps keep the lines down. So there's that one. So we'll set that there to dry. And then let's do one more with the deer, and then we'll go and do the painted ones with the stencils, because I'm excited to do those. I have not done those yet. I was waiting to do those on this live. If I can find a matching one. There was all sorts of sizes in this pack of wood cutouts. Okay, so we've got these two. And check out this paper, you guys. The deer. I'm loving it. I love, love, love the deer and the camouflage. I'm all about that. All right, so I'm gonna place this to where I get the deer head on there. right, so I'm just going to cut around it. I could have trimmed the paper down. That might have been a little bit easier. That's all right. Okay, this is good. I love this deer paper. I forgot that I had bought it for this reason right here. They have such cute scrapbooking paper, but I don't really use it for scrapbooking. My sister does the scrapbooking. I don't do it much. Okay, so this is gonna be so cute. That is gonna be cute. All right, let's cut another one. I'm just going around it real quick to get rid of the big part because it's too much to hold. Okay. I buy all this scrapbook paper. When I see it, I'll see a really cute piece of scrapbook paper and then I'll forget that I have it. Does anyone else do that? You know, you could also, I thought of this yesterday, you could do this with wrapping paper. I mean, there's some really cute wrapping paper. You could decoupage the wrapping paper onto this and it would do this, it would be just as good. Or tissue paper, that would work too. Okay, so now we have the, I don't like how that's not exactly even. Let's do another one. I want it to look just like that one. So, I'm going to cut a piece out. I want it to be in the center just like that one is. And you can add beads and all kinds of fun stuff to these earrings, like to the tops of them where the hooks go. I have some beads. I need to look through there and see if there's any that would match this, because that would be really cute. Okay, yes, 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 yes. All right, so now we have the two deer, so we can go ahead and get these on there. This one I'm not going to use. And so maybe that one is getting really close to being dry, so I can show you how to do the sides and the back. I'm not really worried about the lines on this part because the paper's covering it up, so it doesn't really matter. And if you get decoupage on your hand or the Mod Podge on your hand and then you touch the paper, it's fine because you're going to cover it anyways with the Mod Podge. So it's fine. And you push it on there and get all the wrinkles out, and then you can trim the edge, poke the hole. There we go. This is a fun and quick way to make some cute earrings. These will make great Christmas gifts too. Personalized. I mean, you could do, like my sister loves nutcrackers. You could find scrapbook paper with nutcrackers on it and do nutcracker earrings or something like that. Just personalize it for that individual. It would be really, really cute. All right. So we're going to smooth it out, trim it up, poke the hole, and go over the top of it. And you don't have to trim it up at this point. The sandpaper will take care of it. But I like to do that. So let's go over this. And I go over it really light just to try not to have as many brush lines on there. And I try to get the edges. Okay, so there's that one. So it actually acts as a gloss and glue, sort of, because it's going to hold that paper on there also. Seal the edges up. Okay, there's that one. Okay, so while those are drying, I want to try and do some fun stuff with these pieces of wood that I painted. And then we can seal them. We can even go over those with the Mod Podge, but chalk paste or the ink needs to dry for a couple hours before you do that. So I'm going to use, I painted this with regular acrylic paint, and this is called Pavement is the color. It's kind of like a dark gray. And I want to put, and I did 2 of them, I did both sides, and I had an idea of, and these are some stencils that I had. And I mean, the stencils, you can use these stencils like part of the stencil as a design. Like, for instance, the trees on this one, you could put the tree, which is one I wanted to do, on one of the wood blanks, and like in red, which is what I'm gonna do in a few minutes. Because I was having all these ideas, and I was like, look at all these patterns that I have just by using part of it. But this one is gonna be paw prints. I have not even used this stencil yet. I do have my water tub over here that I can throw my stencil in once I'm done so that the paint doesn't dry on it. And make sure you write back on the back of the stencil so that you put it on the correct way. And I'm going to move this because it's got Mod Podge on it. It's stuck. Both of these are silicone mats. These are great, great things to use. So I'm just going to write back on there so I know to put it on the right way, because I did that yesterday and I did not put it on correctly. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use like part of the stencil. It's going to be so cute. So I'm going to fuzz this, and that means to take some of the sticky off, because if you're not putting these stencils on fabric, you need to fuzz them because they will stick so they'll stick too much to the, and it could pull your paint off. So we're gonna fuzz it if I can get it off the back. But I've been dying to use the little paw prints because I think these are gonna be so cute. And this is brand, I have not used this one yet, so it is gonna be super, super sticky. Oh Lord, and look what I just did. Yikes. That's how sticky it is. Oh my, I've got a mess. Welcome to the world of lives. Oh my goodness. Don't do this, because you could stretch your stencil. Do not do what I just did. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna fuzz it, and this stencil is a Magnolia design stencil. And I'll put the link to that in the comments. But fuzzing it is just, you can put it on your jeans, your shirt, as long as it's something that doesn't have a lot of lint on it, because if it has a lot of lint on it, it's going to stick to the back of the stencil, and you don't want lint on your stencil, especially if you're going to be painting. So, all right. So that's done. Let me use this. And so I think I'm going to do this gray paint, which this is metallic silver, and it came from Maker Studio Chalk Art. This is beautiful. I have not used their chalk paste much at all. I have used this on that little sign back there, if you can see it. It's so pretty. So they have amazing products as well. Lots of stencils, and they have ink that you can put on shirts. So I've just started using theirs, but I actually started using their resin. Their jewelry resin is how I actually heard about them. So, and their stuff is really good. And I don't know if, I thought for sure I used this before, but maybe not. Okay. This is so pretty. And if it gets like too thick or dry, if it's chalk paste, you can squirt a little bit of distilled water in there and it brings it right back to good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna place the stencil over this one. And I'm gonna try to get a couple little paw prints on here if possible. I think this is gonna be so cute. I'm trying to get a little one and a big, there we go. I think I got it. I wanted to get a little one and a big one. So, all we're gonna do is put the chalk paste on the, I hope you guys can see that. Can you? Okay, I think you can see. I'm just gonna put a little bit of chalk paste on there. That's all I'm using. And I'm gonna go over the stencil. All right, now I'm gonna pull it up and see. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. Okay, I got a little paint on the side, but that is okay because chalk paste will rub right off because it's not permanent unless you, it's not permanent unless you seal it with something, the chalk paste. This is so cute, you guys. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And so the chalk paste is forgiving. And I think what would be pretty on this is to go over the edge with the silver. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm gonna put that over here to dry, and then I'm gonna do the other one. And I'm gonna try to get same paw print to get the same design on this one. And I'm really wanting to do the Christmas tree. I don't know what this one's gonna look like because I did not push it down. Oh yeah, that turned out good. And that's like part of one up there. How cute is that, you guys? Oh my goodness. Yikes. All right, so I'm gonna throw this in the water bath and let that, so it doesn't dry out. And now we're gonna try, you know what? That silver would look really pretty on the red with a Christmas tree, I think. I think that would be super cute. So all I did was I painted this with acrylic paint. And so let's use, and this is a Maker Studio stencil. I've only used a couple of their stencils. And I'm gonna write back on here. And I don't think that on the Maker's Studio stencils, you don't have to fuzz those, I don't believe. So we'll try it without fuzzing it. All right. Try not to get this one all stuck together. All right. Oh yeah, this is gonna be super cute. So let's see. Does a big tree fit? Oh, it does. I think. Nope. All right, let's do one of these little smaller trees down here. And let's do this one. This is gonna be cute, you guys, so cute. So I'm just gonna line it up on the earring best that I can. And see, these stencils, you can use them on, you don't have to use like the whole stencil. You can use parts of it. That's the good thing about it. Oh yeah, these are not real sticky. I'm just trying to make sure I have it centered correctly because I can't see all of the wood piece. I think I have it on there sort of straight. I couldn't swear to it. So we're going to try this silver. And I'm going to try not to get any maybe I should use a smaller. Yeah, I should use a smaller squeegee. I don't want to get it. So I have smaller ones, so I'm going to use a smaller one because I don't want to get it all over the red. There's so many ways to decorate these earrings. It's just so cute. Oh, that's cute. It didn't show up real good, but it did show up. That is super cute, you guys. So let's do the other one. And this is going to be challenging because it's got paint on it. Because I want to do the same tree. Okay, we're gonna see how well I centered this up. Lord only knows what it's gonna look like. I should have cut the stencil into smaller pieces before I got started. That's all right. I was excited to get these done. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that did good. So yeah. That is super cute, and if you put like a green bead at the top where the hooks are, that would be really cute. So these need to dry, and then we'll seal those, and I'm going to stick this in the bath as well, or maybe we'll do another tree on the green, and we'll do the red. We'll do a red tree. So let's do the one with the bird on it, and we'll do it red. That will be so cute. And I guess I'm gonna start doing Valentine's next because it'll be here before you know it. So I'm gonna use the Maker Studio ink, gel art ink, and because their gel art ink is really pretty, and you can use it on, you don't have to use it on fabric. So we're gonna do the red, and this color is called Bless His Heart. I love the names of their paint. They don't name them like a traditional color. They call them names, and it's so cute. Okay, so let's do a little bit of red, and it doesn't take much at all. So I'm just using this much because you can't put it back in the tube. So let's go over this. And I think that if I put resin over top of this wood, that it would bring the colors out. I think that would be really pretty. So tomorrow, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, this is so cute, you guys. I love the little red bird. How cute is that? I love this. That is gonna be so pretty with resin on it because it's gonna give it a little bit of a doming effect, sort of. Yeah, that's gonna be cute. All right, so let's do the other one, and then we'll go back to the bird that we first started. And it's a little bit more challenging to get this on there when it has paint on it. So we'll push it down with the back. All right, we'll put a little, we may not even need any more paint. A little bit goes a long ways. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. Yes, I did not get this centered up as good, but that's okay. It is a-okay. So there's that one. It's not perfect, but that's all right. I can redo it. I can actually go over it with green paint and then redo it, so it's all good. That's the good thing about crafting. It does not have to be perfect. So you can always fix it. So I'm just gonna wipe off these squeegees and get those out of the way. All right, so now we'll go back to the little birds that we started with, see if they're dry, and then I'll show you how we do the back and then the edges. And we could probably go ahead and do the edges now. Would probably be a good idea. So let's use, we could just use dark brown. I don't know. Let's go with, I don't have a dark green. Maybe this bronze color. So I'm gonna go over the edges and then we will do, yeah, that's already dry. And then we'll do the back. These dry, I'm telling you that Mod Podge dries pretty fast. Yep. So this is just a paint pen. They had a pack of paint pens at Sam's, like $14, so it's a pretty good deal. And I have not used this color yet. That should be the color of it. So it kind of, maybe it'll match that. And then it probably look good with the deer one also. And so we need to do the backs. And what we could do is use like, I have some wax, antique wax that is folk art chalk paste. That would be pretty on the back of that. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is just go around the edge with the paint marker. That's gonna be pretty. I don't know if y'all can see that too well, but that is pretty. And it's okay if you get it on the paper, because like I said, we're gonna go around it with the sandpaper. And I'll show you on one of the other ones, since this paint probably won't be dry. It might. And it gives it like a finished effect, so it's not just the bare wood showing. And then we want to go over it, make it soft. So yeah, that looks really good. I don't know if y'all can see that, how well y'all can see it. You can't really see it from the front, but the edge of it, that's really pretty. So we'll do this one. And this is much easier. The pens are much easier than trying to use a paintbrush, because I did use a paintbrush on the first few that I did tests on. Those deer ones that I did the other day, I posted pictures of them. Oh my gosh, I love that scrapbook paper with the deer on there. Super cute. So this is just such a fun and easy project, and you can make tons of different kind of earrings. You can add all kinds of beads to them. Super cute. But I'm gonna try to do a live tomorrow using the resin to show you guys how to make the resin earrings. And I think that I'm gonna try it on these wood pieces just to see what it turns out like. So there's that one. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the deer ones, just because I think this color would go good with it. Kind of like a outdoorsy type color. Yeah, there's a little bit of Mod Podge right there. So I need to sand that as well. And you know what? I probably should have sanded it before I did this part. Oh well. I'll sand that one and show you what I'm talking about. And this is just a sanding block, and I need to get the sandpaper. This kind of smooths it. Ellie Mae's talking to me. This makes it smooth. So let's do, yeah. So this is what I do. Let me move these because I don't want the dust to get on them. But all you're doing basically is you're just sanding the edge. See, yeah, I shouldn't have painted those. Ugh. As you're making the edges smooth. And then you're gonna go back, and I'm just doing it like this. On the edge, on the raw wooden edge. And then what you do is you just go over the front. Kind of like that, to get all the loose edges, and it's still a little bit wet. So basically, if you had any edges that weren't cut right, this is going to take them right off and make it perfect. And then you can go over it with the smoother sandpaper, and that makes it really soft. That makes the edge real soft. Then paint it. Don't do what Jill did. You want to do this first and then paint it. So, see how it makes the edges perfect? There's no raw edges sticking out. Takes them right off. So that is how you do that. And then all that you have to do once they dry is put your jump rings on there with your hooks, and that finishes off your earring. And if you wanted to do beads, you could put the beads on there too. So that is basically all there is to these adorable earrings. And then I always finish the back like these. I finished them with this. I have not, I guess I could do that real quick. I have not put Mod Podge on this side yet, but I did do the paint around the edge because it's already sanded. So, and I'm going to go over it lightly, go around the edge to seal it, but you don't want like a ton of it because you don't want a big glop. Glop, is that even a word? Okay, so that one is done. And that's basically it, you guys. That's all there is to it. You find a cute scrapbook paper and cut it out, use Mod Podge, and you have a really cute set of earrings. And then that's all there is to it. So, be looking for a post tomorrow. I will let you know if I'm going to come live tomorrow and do the resin, which that is my intention, is to do the resin live tomorrow. So, and it'll be about the same time. So if you're not watching this live, comment on it anyways. Let me know you watched it. Let me know what you think. That way you're going to get an entry for the giveaway if you comment on the lives. So, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. That really would help me a ton. And if you have any questions at all about any of this, please let me know. It's super simple. If there's a tutorial you would like to see, let me know. And anyway, happy week of Christmas, you guys. I'm so excited. So that's all I've got. I'm going to stick this in some water so it doesn't dry my brush up. And that's it. So we have the Christmas tree on the redwood, and this, you guys, is going to be adorable with the resin over it. I just know it will be. Then we've got the little paw prints on the black one, and I'm probably going to go ahead and do the paw prints on that side as well. So cute. And then we have the little red bird on the green one. That is super cute. So that's it, you guys. So I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please comment. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know your thoughts. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I'll definitely gonna see you guys tomorrow. Good Lord willing. We'll do a live on resin earrings because those are my favorite. It takes a while to cure, but it's so worth it. The UV resin is awesome because it cures it like in 2 minutes, but I think it caused me to have severe headache, so I don't use that. I use the Glacier resin from A Maker Studio, and it is awesome. It's super clear. It's self-leveling. It's amazing. It does good. I have the little mica powders to change the colors. I have glitter. You can put like even the candy sprinkles for cupcakes. You can use that in your earrings too. Super cute. So that's all I've got, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Stay warm, behave, because Santa Claus is coming in 4 days. All right, guys, y'all have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, partner. Good seeing you. Y'all take care.